after leaving London, I was just reaching to be a volunteer at the Rio Games, and had no idea that, 4 years later, I'd actually be going to Rio as part of the IOC and working, not just volunteering. The first Summer Olympic Games I remember watching was in 1992, which was the Barcelona Games. And it was because my family had moved to the States in 1990, and the coverage in the States was obviously a lot better than it was in the Philippines. So I was able to watch a lot of those games. I just remember watching it and I'm like, wow, I've never seen an event like this before this. And it was amazing, like all the traditions with the torch and the opening ceremony and the parade of the athletes, and it was just amazing. Being around sports has always been a part of me, and just watching athletes celebrate when they win, or even just going through the agony when they lose, just all that emotion, I think it all started when I started coaching, because I'd been doing that for a long time. I think that's where I kind of can relate to the Olympics. After London, I wanted to improve my resume, my CV, so that I could get selected for Rio as a volunteer. But in the process, I found a link to AISTS, and that sort of changed basically the rest of the last 4 years. Joining the AISTS, I wanted to be part of the Olympics, whether it was going to be as a volunteer, where it was going to be working for the IOC at the Olympics, where it was working for a federation. It wasn't clear, it wasn't set in stone, it wasn't laid out for me. But yeah, that was still the ultimate goal from the beginning. I had a purpose that I didn't want to just accept any job offer. I wanted to be specific in who I interviewed for, IOC of course being one of the top priorities, and so I was willing to wait a little bit longer than most for an opportunity that suited me well, and finally something did, and that was the day that I had the first interview for it, and the rest is history, I guess. You can just feel that it's coming, it's close. We had the chance to do a couple venue tours and get to see the status of the venues, and they're all coming along. A lot of the venues have already had test events, so they've been tested out. You could feel the excitement for sure, even more so now with the torch relay happening, getting the public activated and involved with the games coming up. I mean, we'll see that in the next couple months, that the energy will rise even more. I still try to pinch myself to make sure that I'm not dreaming, because just 4 years ago, this was never in the plans. It was never expected. I mean, as a fan working for the Olympics, I think it can't get any better.